In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Apple Card and how it has held up after 10 days of solid use. I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of this cute little credit card, so let's get into it. Greetings Aqua fam, it is Ben Aqua. Thank you so much for joining me today. Here in my hand, I have the Apple Card. I've been using this card for 10 solid days now. I got it kind of as an experiment and now I'm using it as my main credit card. So let's first talk about what I see as the pros of the Apple Card. First of all, the biggest pro for me is the design, which is super minimal. As you can see here, there's really nothing but your name, the Apple logo, the little chip over here, and then on the back, there's just the Goldman Sachs logo, MasterCard logo, and then a thin strip at the bottom, which is where you would actually swipe the credit card. I really enjoy the minimal design of this, and this is one of the most minimal things I've seen Apple ever produce. You can just see there's almost nothing on here, and I kind of enjoy that, you know? It feels good to hold. And let's talk about build quality. For a credit card, it definitely feels a little thick, but it's made out of this really sharp metal. I've never experienced a metal credit card before, so this is a first on that for me, and it feels really sturdy. It definitely feels like I could probably bend it a little bit, but I could probably cut, you know, a carrot with this. The Apple Card is really no exception when it comes to cool design and feeling like a really robust product. What's cool about this card is I was able to really quickly just sign up for it using the wallet app on my iPhone. I was able to start using the card pretty much immediately once I signed up. And then I got this card in the mail about 5 business days later. So it was pretty quick. And I also enjoy how minimal it was in terms of setting it up. Like you seriously just held it up to your wallet app on your phone and it magically just connects to your phone. It was very seamless, as Apple is obviously really good at doing. And as you can see here, I have the wallet app. There is your balance. You have the option to pay early if you want. You can see your monthly activity, and it even categorizes everything for you, which I really enjoy. It seems like it does a pretty good job overall at categorizing stuff. The app just seems really integrated, obviously, into iOS, and also it works directly with Apple Pay, which I also enjoy and use quite frequently. The cashback functionality on the Apple Card is really seamless. I like how easy it is to see how much cashback you got on each purchase. For example, I use the Apple Card here to pay for, I think it was my iCloud membership, which was 99 cents per month. As you can see, I got 3% cashback on this particular thing because I use my Apple Card to pay for an Apple service, and they give you 3% cashback using the Apple Card in Apple Store and in your App Store, etc. You also get 2% cashback. For example, at Trader Joe's, I used Apple Card with Apple Pay, and I got 2% daily cash back on that purchase. So it kind of propels you into this zone where you're like, okay, whoever I'm using this card with, if they take Apple Pay, I'm gonna be using Apple Pay so I can get 2% cash back versus just 1% cash back, which is what you get on every other transaction. So I love just the transparency of this app. And I also like that the Apple Card, just the design of the Apple Card in the wallet interface, I like that it changes color as you make different types of purchases. So purple indicates services and orange is food and drinks. So as you pay for stuff, you'll see that the color of the card in your wallet app actually changes corresponding with what you're actually spending your money on. Unlike any other bank account I've ever used, this is the easiest to read and see what's going on. So one hiccup that I have experienced with the Apple Card, and it's not so much a huge con, is I wasn't able to use my Apple Card at Costco because Costco only takes Visa cards. The Apple Card uses MasterCard here. So you won't be able to use your Apple Card at Costco or other places where they just accept Visa. So that's a bit of a drawback if you're a Costco fan. Not the biggest deal in the world, but it kind of sucks. And I was like, damn it, I can't use my Apple Card or Apple Pay at Costco. Had to revert to my older card, and that's just not as fun. I also love that Apple just included this physical card for free. They didn't charge you any kind of monthly fee and a physical fee for getting this really nice bit of tech. One of the things that I love about Apple Card and just Apple in general is they're definitely more attuned to the privacy of each user than Google or any other company pretty much. Each time you use the Apple Card, Apple really seems to take care of your privacy needs by not sharing your information with marketers or advertisers, which I really like. I also love that the card doesn't have any information on there other than your name. There's no expiration date, there's no security code on the back. So if you leave this somewhere, you don't have to worry about somebody using it. It seems really private. It works really well with my iPhone. It works really well on my Apple Watch as well. Once you set this up on your phone, it's pretty much on all of your devices when you use Apple Pay. So when it comes to design and functionality of the Apple Card, I have really zero complaints. I think it's a really beautifully built object and it feels very much Apple. It feels really fleshed out. It doesn't feel very beta. It really feels like they've thought about this a lot. The only really con I can think of using the Apple Card is it doesn't work at Costco, which is kind of a weird con. It doesn't work anywhere where the only card they take is Visa and they don't accept MasterCard. So that's pretty much it. I really love the Apple Card. It just has a lot going for it, and I highly recommend it to people that want a simple interface, private credit card experience that just has a lot of cool features, like you get the cashback every day. That's really cool. You don't have to wait till the end of the month to be like, oh, how much did I get? What kind of point system? Banks make that way too complicated usually, and I like that Apple just kind of made this really simple interface. It shows you really obviously how much money you've gotten every day. It's just a really pleasant experience overall. So what do you think about Apple Card? Have you been using the Apple Card? Let me know in the comments. Do you think the Apple Card is better than other credit cards? And do you think it can actually improve in some areas? Hit me up in the comments and I love to read those and reply to those. So I'll see you there. If you have any other questions about the Apple Card, also let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.